Good morning, I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio with a Tuesday, October 8th edition of the Morning Pulse. More than 700 acres of land was claimed in a large fire south of North Platte yesterday, causing some evacuations that have since been lifted. Crews remained on the scene overnight Monday and into Tuesday morning. The North Platte Fire Department has informed us here at News 2 that a call came in to the North Platte 911 Center at about 12:53 Central Monday afternoon. Reports indicated that a fire had ignited in a road ditch along Old Highway 83, a few miles south of North Platte. Authorities were unable to identify what sparked the fire as of late Monday, and as previously mentioned, crews remained on the scene until Tuesday morning to monitor for hotspots. No injuries were reported in the dangerous fire, and no buildings were claimed. A total of 13 fire departments responded to the scene, along with a few aircrafts from the region aiding in the efforts as well, along with several ag producers also. Officials are reminding the public to use extreme caution until the region receives significant moisture. Again, the big fire along Old Highway 83 Monday near North Platte has resulted in more than 700 acres of land being claimed. Monday Night Football is loved by football fans across the nation and beyond, but it took a much bigger meaning for Nebraskans. Before last night's Chiefs and Saints game, longtime Husker football announcer Greg Sharp, who was recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, was honored at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It was made possible by Memories for Kids, a Nebraska nonprofit whose mission is giving lifelong memories to families impacted by stage 4 cancer. It was made possible by the foundation, and it was memorable for Sharp and his family because they say they've been watching Chiefs games together for years, but they had not been to a game in person together. Sharp tells media outlets that he's still taking things day by day.
There's days that I feel good, have good health, good energy. I'm still trying to call games whenever I can, and I don't want to just sit there and wilt away. I want to try to live life as best I can every day. Cancer touches everybody, so whatever I can do in a small part, and the Chiefs inviting me and my family to come down here means a great deal.
The game was part of the NFL's Crucial Catch campaign, which honors cancer survivors and emphasizes the importance of catching the disease early. Greg's wife, Amy, wrote to our sister station in Lincoln last night, saying, quote, "I cannot imagine a more perfect memory for the girls and I to have for a lifetime." And in national news, a key borrowing rate for American consumers has climbed to a level we have not seen in months. On Monday, the yield on the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury note broke 4% for the first time since August. The 10-year yield tracks the rate on things like mortgages, student loans, and car loans. This leads investors to adjust their expectations for how much the Federal Reserve will cut this year. Companies and everyday Americans are likely to feel pressure from these higher for longer rates. Rounding out the Morning Pulse here on Tuesday, October the 8th with a check of the 7-day forecast. Another warm one in store for us today with temperatures climbing to the mid-80s. Upper 80s, though, on Wednesday and Thursday. A little cooler on Friday, but still no signs of moisture in that forecast. Again, fire officials within the region are urging us to use the utmost of caution until we receive significant moisture to avoid dangerous fires that we don't have to go far to find examples of. In fact, just yesterday's big fire along Old Highway 83 south of North Platte, claiming more than 700 acres of land.